All right, so welcome everybody again. I'm super excited about recognizing people, and I'm on a different computer, so of course finding things is totally different. I want to share.
They say change is good, but I don't like it.
Oh, sometimes, right? It's like, Lisa, do you have any advice on where share my screen would be?
Oh, what are you on? You're like, it's not, you don't have the green button on the bottom?
When I push it, it's just is coming up with, it says all participants. Just a minute here. Oh, there we go. Okay, I found it. I'm gonna go here, share. Oh, and I gotta move that. All right,
do my
everybody
tea
can
real
see my
quick.
screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Oh, I love that. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. I wish my kids would talk to me nice like that. All right. All right. So this is 2022. Super exciting. I love doing these stats every year. I do them at the 6-month mark and then at the full year mark. And then, of course, I always love the monthly and the weekly as well. I get to know a lot of your names that way. I type them all out. I said this at one of the very first conferences I went to when I was a leader. I don't do any copy and pasting. I actually go through all 50, which is why there's probably some spelling errors sometimes. And I type out the names, and I don't want this to sound like, rude and whatever, but when you have an organization of close to 1,000 people, it can be hard to know everybody, especially when it's, 5 generations deep. But as I get to type out these names, I get to know people. I get to know how to spell their name when I finally maybe see you on a conference call or at conference. It's always just super exciting to say, hey, I know you. I type your name all the time. So here we go. So this is our top 50 in sales. And all of this is going to be posted onto our BYEJ group. But what I wanted to share about this, so other than maybe the last 3 or 4 people on this list, and they're all very, very, very close, all of these consultants sold over 12,000 in the year. What does that mean?
Right.
It's $1,000 every month. And what do you need to be a leader? Is $1,000 every month. So I'm not lying when I say every month. If your name is on the list, you have the potential to be a leader. You've got the sales. And Pauline Kirchhoff, of course, way up there, over 100,000. I can't remember the exact number, but I see numbers, I see names at the top of this list. Number 3, Shanna Blanken. Number 4, Betty Thompson. And if these people are on the call them out. This is huge. Let's see here. I'm going down the list. Number 14, Megan Anderson. Number 16, Jamie Balsam. Number 17, Bev Barrios. Number 18, Ashley Milner Cohen. Number 19, Michelle Markovic. Number 21, Tanya McLean Kelly, are all consultants who are not at the leader level. So much potential for 2023 and going forward. Number 3 and number 4 spot are not leaders. That's huge. I don't know if I've ever seen that in our organization. So huge, huge, huge shout out to Shanna and to Betty. I know that Betty was working towards the fall accelerator and has just been busting her butt. So congratulations. And our organization total sales for 2022, $3,460,172 Canadian. So huge, big, wonderful numbers. That's a lot of spice. It really is. It's a lot of spice. So huge congratulations. And our top team builders, so sponsoring, And I just like to mention everybody that's sponsored, because I think that building your team, I don't think, I know that building a team is the way to build your future with any direct sales business, because it gives you the residual. It gives you the opportunity to have an income, even in the months where maybe you need to take a little bit slower, where it needs to be a little bit more of a break, whatever that looks like. Building that residual is so super important. So 2022, I had 16 new team members. So yay. Hate mentioning me at the top there. 11 new team members, Pauline Kirchhoff and Lisa Duck. Congratulations. I know for Lisa, this is like a huge, big win. She's just been really working her business on her terms and building just an incredible organization for the future. I'm just so excited, and I can't wait for 2023. Just excites me. 9 new team members, Lisa Marie Beaulieu. 7 new team members, Kayla Lalonde. Kayla, not a leader yet. We are like right there. Julie Gorman. 6 new team members, Tara Mulvaney and Tara Croak. Tara was a leader, not at this time, but 6 new team members in 2022, and Tara Croak, not a leader. I don't know if it's Tara or Tara, so forgive me. But wow, like leadership is right there. 4 new team members, Randy Unruh, not a leader. Nancy Miller, not a leader. So we have like the opportunity in this organization going forward into 2023 and beyond is huge. And Amy Silver. 3 new team members, Shanna Blanken, Sarah Wilkinson, Nicole Gallant, Melissa Weatherall, Melissa Berard, Megan Anderson, Catherine Evans Pearson, Cheryl Drake, Betty Thompson, Ashley Lobb, Ashley Milner Cohen, Allison Delorier, and Alicia Trumbull. And you'll notice that I read out these names for sponsoring because, like I said, I really believe above sales, sponsoring is it's just what builds. It really does. So 2 new team members, Tanya McLean Kelly, Tammy Dwaron, Tammy Budskin, Stephanie Masender, Shelley Rand, Chanel Bowman, Natalie Rainville, Melissa Kanageiser, Melanie Neeson, Leanne Reichert, Kim Goss, Kaylee McEwen, Catherine Potvin, Candace Lee Doucette, Jen Spears, Elisa Martin, Eileen Johns, Dana Truckle, Consuela Ciros, Christopher McWilliam, Cheryl Stewart. Cheryl, I know you're on the call. Chantel Roy, Candace McDonald, Bill Kress, I think he's on the call too. Beverly Bauer. All right. And people with 1 new, I'm not going to read this, but there is a lot of people on here who did start team building last year or continued to team build. And you've got a team started, and it's just a start. Once you've done 1, why not have 3? That's always kind of been my philosophy, because then at 3 you can start making money off your team, right? So once you've sponsored 1, keep it going, keep it going. All right. We had some consultants who completed all 3 levels of FastPath. So those people are Melanie Parks. If they're on the call, please call them out, do big cheers. Lori Simmons, Lori Lynn Chant-Gagnon, Tanya McLean Kelly, Natalie Malia, Kayla Lalonde, and Melinda Shepard. So congratulations, all of you who did all 3 levels of the FastPath. Big accomplishment. And we know that the people that accomplish all 3 levels of FastPath generally stick with Epicure for a lot longer, which is huge. All right, we had 1 new leader in 2022, and that was Lisa Marie Beaulieu. And I don't know if she's on the call tonight. I know she made it to Mexico, which is where this picture is from, her and Amelia. And yeah, and she has maintained her leadership level and is growing beyond that. So amazing job, Lisa. And these consultants earned the Mexico trip: Lisa Marie Beaulieu, Pauline Kirchhoff, Melissa Berard, Cheryl Drake. For 3 of these ladies, it was their first trip earned. And I know that it was huge fun and just an eye opener as to what an Epicure incentive trip is like. And if I can recommend to anybody, whether you love the trip that's announced next at Montreal conference, whether you love it or not, if you can really work on earning it is honestly, you'll never travel better than Epicure style. It's all looked after, which is so nice. All right. So right now we currently have the winter accelerator happening. I know for certain that Cheryl Stewart is working on it because she is so great at tagging me every time she posts in the consultant group. If you are posting in that consultant events group on the post where you can win prizes, and this time I was excited about the prizes last time. Shelly, did you win a prize? Shelly won a prize. Unmute yourself, Shelly. Tell us
Yes.
what you won last time.
I got the vacuum sealer.
Oh, I can't hear. Can you hear her? Can't hear you, but it doesn't look like you're muted anymore. That's weird.
Is that any better?
Oh, that's better.
Okay, I got the vacuum sealer.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Perfect. So, you get prizes just for posting, just for doing the stuff. You can potentially win prizes. I think we had a couple in our organization that won, which is super. But I always, with anything, so like I talked about working towards the incentive trip, whatever it is that's announced in Montreal at conference, there's this one right now, the Winter Accelerator, which is working towards potentially a trip to Las Vegas or 2,500 points towards the next trip. What is the worst thing that can happen if you work towards it and you don't earn it? Right? I always look at it that way. It's like, it's going to increase your business. You're getting new leads, new team members, higher sales, more self-confidence, better time management, more income. Now, I put better movement and more happiness in here because if you read this, your daily checklist includes movement, exercise, happiness, right? So if you've already read this document, you should know that. More referrals, more contacts, and so much more. So, when you're working towards especially one of the bigger incentive trips, the things that you're doing on a regular basis to earn that incentive trip are all the things that you need to do on a regular basis just to build your business. And the trips are set up that way. It's set up so that if you earn a trip, chances are you've probably moved up to leader level. Maybe if you were at leader, you've moved to senior leader, maybe to director. You've earned income. You've built a bigger and better network to work with in the following years. And you're just really growing your business. So I don't think there's any negative ever to working towards one of these trips. And I'm going to be very honest with you. I don't want to earn Vegas. I have no desire to earn the Vegas trip whatsoever. But am I going to work towards getting the 10,000 points so that I get 2,500 towards the next trip? Absolutely. And it's not just about the 2,500 points. It's about knowing that I'm putting the time and effort into my business that is going to continue the growth. So I really, really hope that that's the way everybody looks at these things, is just, it's not about not earning it. It's about what do I get by just pushing my business forward a little bit every day. All right. Conference, I mentioned it a couple times during this call. It is coming up. Your deadline for registration is January 31st. I would love to see you. I don't have the chat open right now, but I'm going to look later. So if you are attending conference, I would love for you to write attending in person or attending virtually in the chat. I'd just love to see what that looks like from everybody. I am attending in person. This will be my first one since COVID. So I'm super excited to be attending. I've got my room booked. My flight is booked. It is a done deal. So yeah, super excited to be there in March. And I love Montreal. If you have never been to Montreal, smoked meat sandwiches and poutine, can't beat it. It is really good. And it's just a real happening city. It's a lot of fun. All right. We also have going on right now the Cooking Class Consistency Club, which is another program that I think is awesome because you qualify in 3 months and you earn the pack of catalogs. and a new product. So for now, it's January, February, and March. I know that there was a little bit of an oopsie in saying it was December, January, February in a few places. It is not. You need to have a qualified cooking class in January, February, and March to get the catalogs and the new product in April. And then, of course, if you happen to end up moving up to leader level, qualifying 2 out of 3 months, you end up actually, if you qualify in January and February, you earn in March the leader season launch assortment. And oh, it's a lot of fun to get all those products for free and be able to share them with everybody. And then, of course, there is the, I didn't put this in here, but there is, of course, the higher, the top sales and people get recognized as well. All right. I don't know how many of you have seen this, but Jacqueline McGrath is our global director, has created a Explore Epicure video. So I am going to play that for you. And then at the end, we got a little challenge happening. So did my screen switch over, Lisa?
Yeah, it looks like you're on Safari now.
Okay. Let's hope that this comes up. There we go.
Hi there, my name's Jacqueline McGrath, and I'm so excited that you popped in today to learn a little bit more about Explore.
Ah. Uh-oh. That is not good. Just a moment.
Hi there, my name's Jacqueline McGrath, and I'm so excited that you popped in today to learn a little bit more about exploring Epicure as maybe an option to bring some additional income into your family. What I'm going to do over the next few minutes is run through what Epicure is all about so you can make an informed decision if this is going to work for you. So let's get started. First off, I have a lot of people ask me, is now a good time to join a business like this? Well, yes, it is. Of course, we know that food never goes out of style. It's a necessity. And when you become an Epicure consultant, you're going to be helping yourself as well as others, because we're going to show you how to share this product so people can save money, they can meal plan, and they can buy what they need instead of throwing away their grocery bill every month. Doesn't that sound great? Now, you might know that we've been around for literally over 25 years. And for some of you, you might be thinking, oh my gosh, it's probably saturated. You couldn't be farther from the truth. You see, we have a ground floor opportunity as we launched into the United States, which means there's roughly about 331 million people in the USA who don't even know we exist. Of course, we're not even saturated in Canada. We believe we're in about 15% of Canadian homes. So it doesn't matter on what side of the border you live on, you can do business in either location. Next, let's talk about the tipping point. We know we're at the right place at the right time because families are literally hungry for good food real fast. In fact, they've been going to fast food outlets, and what has happened is now people are in a situation where they're overweight or obese. Now, when this happens, as an adult, you could end up with a chronic disease like heart disease, cancer, or diabetes. And 80% of those diseases, FYI, can be modified or eliminated simply by changing what we put into our bodies or what we put on our plates. And again, how did we get here? Well, because people don't know about Epicure. They think cooking is difficult. At Epicure, when you become a consultant, you're going to show people how they can literally put meals on the table in 20 minutes or less. Next, how did we start? Well, we started by a mom who wanted to feed her children healthy meals. She went to the grocery store, she started reading labels and was shocked to read all the ingredients she couldn't even pronounce, things that her grandmother never would have put in their meals. So as an entrepreneurial spirit, she decided to start a home-based business, which is the opportunity we're offering you today. This family-run business is on fire. And here's why people love us and why people need to know about us. This entire product line is built around a never ever list. These are those ingredients you can't pronounce and have to wonder, why is it in my food? So instead, what we've done is we've got a gluten-free, tree nut-free entire food product line. We don't add corn syrups or hydrogenated fats. We're very conscious of how much sugar and sodium we put into our jars. We don't add artificial colors, sweeteners, or preservatives. We make sure that we ethically source our products. 85% of our line, in fact, is non-genetically modified. We also have 80% of our line, which can be used as a plant-based option. And we've got this great residual income, a subscription program where people will just automatically decide to get food coming to their door every month. How great is that? Not only do we have the great food items, but we also have this time-saving cookware, which will literally change your world. You're going to learn how to eat differently. You're going to stop stressing about what's for dinner. And I'm going to tell you, the cleanup is so darn easy. Now, some of you may be familiar with these food to your door boxes. And I went online and I grabbed this, and this company actually says the average per person plate is $9.10 per person. That's crazy. A family of 4, that's almost $40. You can't afford to be buying those. Instead, let me show you how to save money. So as you become an Epicure consultant, you're going to be able to share with your friends and family and yourself that an average meal with Epicure is $4 roughly per person in Canada, or $3 US per person. That includes the cost of food. Next, a lot of times people say, okay, well, if this is so reasonably priced, how can I make any money doing this? And how much income can I earn? Well, it's really up to you. There's 7 ways to earn income with our business. You can earn up to 33% on anything that you sell. You can earn from your team, your organization. Those are 5-figure digits. So yes, we have promotion bonuses and lifestyle bonuses that you can tap into. We've got trips, incentives, special promotions running all the time. And in fact, when you join this business, we're going to get you off to a great start with our Fast Start program. When you do join, I do want to let you know what differs us from a lot of companies is we're going to make sure you keep more of what you make. Isn't that great? First off, we've got a great model. People love food. Think about those tasting tables that you see in places. People hover. That's what your cooking class looks like. You're literally going to show people how to put meals on the table in 20 minutes or less. You get a free e-commerce website. So the minute you sign up, you can be making money. You can do this business on either side of the border, both for sponsoring and sales. The host program, the company covers 100%. You are not charged fees for accepting credit cards at your events. There's no monthly administration fee. You do not have to buy a new kit each season. So once you buy one, you're in. No inventory. We direct shipped our product to the customer. We've got a great fundraiser program, no monthly minimums, and that Epic Box subscription program. So it's repeat customers, repeat customers, repeat customers. So how much time is required to do this amazing business? Well, again, you get to decide. You're the boss after all. The more you put in, the more you can make, of course. And if you're just wanting to get your own Epicure free or discounted, you're going to have your own cooking class every month where you can literally use our host benefits and make money at the same time. That's about 2 to 5 hours in a month. If you want to make a few extra $100, you're going to spend a little bit more time. And if you're wanting the opportunity to have the potential for a 6-figure income like myself, you're going to be putting in at least 15 hours or more a week. You're going to become a mentor and you're going to start leading a team of inspiring entrepreneurs. It's up to you how you come in, and you can change gears anytime you want. Next, you might be saying, okay, this sounds absolutely fabulous. Right place, right time, great product, flexible. Now, I've never done anything like this. What's going to happen when I join? Well, we're going to send you off to Epicure University. Here you're going to get in your back office, so we're not charging you thousands of dollars to leave your home. Instead, you're going to find helpful worksheets, videos, and awesome tools to help you get started. And in fact, in our Fast Path program, we actually have literally thousands of dollars invested in you getting your business started and putting money in your bank account. And it's easy. You just need to follow the path. We also have a no risk 90-day guarantee. If after doing 2 cooking classes, you decide, this just isn't for me, don't worry. Just send your kit back and we will refund you the cost of your kit. No questions asked. So how much does it cost to get started? Here's the fun part. You can actually use this product, and for $125 Canadian or $99 US, there's a little bit of shipping and tax depending on where you live, we will have this shipped right to you, and it's everything you need to get your business started. I mean, everything. All right, so what would hold you back from joining? Anything? If there is, reach out to the person who sent this to you and ask questions. If not, I think maybe it's time for you just start imagining what extra money could do for you and your family, and the flexibility and the freedom and the fact that you're eating your own kit and getting healthy and having fun while you're doing it. This is a great business. People join for the health and wellness, the income, the friendship and fun, the flexibility, or the rewards and advancements. What will your reason be? My reason was these 2 little boys. I wanted to be their work from home mom. I needed to help the family out with finances. Epicure has literally helped these 2 boys go to university and have multiple degrees free of charge. We actually travel, we do lots of charity. In fact, I have 4 adopted children that I support in the world. I also do food bag things. I would never be able to do this without the freedom and flexibility to make the income I want to make. And it really came down to just taking that first step, purchasing a business kit. So I would love you to connect with the consultant who invited you to listen to this. Ask questions. Nothing will change unless you change something yourself. Don't you think it's time for you to bet on yourself and use this as an opportunity to help you move forward? My name is Jacqueline McGrath. I'm a global director. If you have any questions or you need more information, please reach out. I would love to support you in getting this business going. Thank you very much for taking time out of your busy schedules to check in. Take care, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about Epicure and our opportunities. Bye for now. Hi there, my name's Jacqueline McGrath, and I'm so excited that you popped in today to learn a little bit more about exploring Epicure as maybe an...
There we go. All right, can everybody hear me now and we can see each other? All's good, good. So for who was that the first time they saw that? Quite a few. Awesome. Do you think that you would maybe share that with some potentials? Awesome. Okay, perfect. I thought it had a lot of great information in it. Very well laid out. If by chance you are computer savvy, always a great idea to do one yourself with the same information. But if that is not your thing, you can always use that one. And of course, it does refer back to you at the end. So now, of course, I forgot that I was still going to screen share with you. So just a second here. Going to the last page. So as I've been saying throughout our recognition, I mean, sales are amazing and great for your business, but I think the number one thing that you can do to grow your business, mostly because of the residual income later. And I think, you know, for all of us that are looking at growing something for the future, growing something that is going to bring you that flexibility and freedom later, building a team is super, super important. So my challenge is all about sponsoring for this call. We currently have a promotion on the kit. It's $100 in Canada and $80 in the US, which honestly is so reasonable. So I really hope that you're sharing that with as many people as you can think of. As of yesterday, our organization had brought in 10 new consultants this month. If we can get to 40 total this month, keeping in mind that we had, sorry, I have you guys over top of me, we had 86 last year. So getting to 40, we should be able to do it. I'm going to do 2 draws from those who sponsor. You're going to get a draw ticket for every new team member you bring in. If you already sponsored this month, you're in the draws. And I have got a draw for an Epicure tablecloth and a draw for an Epicure insulated tote. Now, if we get above that, I've got other stuff in my tickle trunk that I would be so happy to do more draws with and send out to people. But I really think it's just about sharing and making sure that we are offering this opportunity. I'm going to put tomorrow, probably, I'm going to put the link to that video from Jacqueline, but you can find it. It's on YouTube. I'm going to put it on the BYEJ group along with all of the recognition that I shared tonight for 2022. And yeah, it's all going to be there. And if you have questions about sponsoring, if you know anything is holding you back, please reach out to me or your leader. We'd love to chat with you. And I know for myself, I am absolutely happy to be put into a 3-way messenger chat with you and any potential sponsor that you might have to answer questions, to talk about the business, etc. So don't ever feel like you can't do that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop the screen share. I'm also going to stop the recording so that we can just open it up to questions. So thank you to everybody that listened on the recording. And now we're going to go off to do some questions. Here we go.